Damn, playing against the Browns.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Operating from the gun, Hamilton. That's complete to DK Metcalf. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps.
Oh, my God.
It cuts to
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession.
Go.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Off the play fake, Hamilton. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Oh, my God.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Yeah!
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. And the Steelers now run straight ahead to Warren. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Hamilton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Looking to throw. Hamilton. That is incomplete. Intended for DK Metcalf. Incomplete. That's now. Steeler offense set to regain possession. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And out across midfield, down to the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action. Hamilton. And that's going to be incomplete. The Steelers at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
Oh!
All on display.
Pressure comes and down he goes. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete. And the Steelers set to take the field. And following the turnover, they'll look to take the lead here as they start with a 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have moved out in front. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. On the previous drive, he had the touchdown throw to DK Metcalf. Time to see what they can do here. 1st and 10 now. Throwing to start the drive. Hamilton. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Off the play fake. Hamilton. And his throw is incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun. Hamilton. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. The final shot before break. Hamilton going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much.
And we will. Here are the Steelers to take over on offense. And they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hamilton firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's
Oh,
the
my
option.
God.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun.
God.
Hamilton. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
What is that?
Will McDonald gets in there to take him down.
And no fucking shot.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hamilton. On the run. He'll let this go deep inside. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that that great work in practice being put into the game.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down at a yard. Back to throw.
Oh, my God.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. Now a play fake here on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Simon. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final second. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful.
And it's a fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
So, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the side.
Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Off the option, he'll try to run with it. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term
Run
memory,
it back.
but a whole
Run it
lot
back.
better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about it. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys...
Oh, and it's intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
The third down pass. Intercepted.
Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over.
all the
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Fields. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore, the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Washington Commanders and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I did get my players. I had to get dragged off the field. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. That loss. Okay, let's go.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. And Kiwanuvu there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Escapes the pocket. Knocked into the hands of Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, play action. Caught by Washington, left side. And this one does not go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
I love Washington.
At the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. From the pocket, he's holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
Steelers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Back to pass on 1st and 10.
Oh, no.
Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now.
Oh, Washington.
To his right. Catch is made in close. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2. Sticking to the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
I'm salty. I'm salty. I had him. I had Freiermuth. Wide open.
Looking to throw here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Trying to throw this from the gun. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown.
She needed to get popped in my mouth last week. Need that loss.
Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. Airing it out to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right.
What are you doing?
This is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm never going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did...
Steelers headed back out on offense. Their
I need to
quarterback
find to come
returning
back
to the
to
field
the
now.
ball.
And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? He has it on the QB sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
Hits him on the out route. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. He'll call his own number. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Play made by Deron Payne.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he's tackled
45
with the
passes.
first down yardage.
Brother.
That's another Steelers first down.
I'll throw it. Chased out to his right. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21.
Now here he goes on the boot. That's caught at the 4. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
19 more yards.
From the red zone on 1st.
Hey!
And he has the
Again.
Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half.
Oh, he's on.
Completion to the right side. Now he's past the 25. And he's all the way home.
Wow.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks.
Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And even after giving up the late touchdown, Brock, still a two-score game, so you should expect them to be in that victory formation in just a few moments.
You should, but, you know, I just picture Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, the greats in this game, right, over the last few decades. You know, they grinded down every second, never took anything for granted. You got to finish it all the way down to double zeros.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Oh, he lost the football.
Ow.
And the Commanders get to it first.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium.
The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making this stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that. Certainly a 2-possession lead this late ought to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it near the 8. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets him the first, and they can run this clock out. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. Here's the dump off to Warren. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They're going to pass it here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16. Well, Brock, the fans, all right. Here we go, Steelers, as they...
Media want? What does this media want?
The Steelers game is over, but his work isn't done yet. The media wants his thoughts on what decided this game and where the responsibility belongs.
Damn. Oh my God, we're playing against Cincy. My boys.
It's on to a new week for Pittsburgh, and next on the schedule are the Bengals. They know the blitz is coming. Either the football comes out quick, or it might not at all.
Damn, they're gonna be blitzing me like that, dude. Yeah, I'm not visiting him. Sorry, brother. Bengals are 4-0? Damn, they 4-0. Big week, 4-0 Bengals.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start. Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
We already lost in our division. I mean, this is a big game for us. We gotta pick this game up. We gotta still win in these games. What the fuck? To throw for 554 yards. They're blitzing.
Throwing to start the drive. Hamilton. That's complete to DK Metcalf. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 63 yards and a touchdown.
Third in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
They'll find Metcalf.
I was looking at Tolbert, and he has the speed.
Now it's 3rd and 3.
Just look back at the film. That's right.
Looking to throw. Hamilton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Simon get benched?
Back to throw again. Got his man. It's Warren. And he's able to get this one down to the 40.
Simon get benched?
Yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Now he'll try to run with this. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. The Steelers at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard. They played well in all 3 phases of the game. But I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the
back to throw now on 1st down. Now he's going to step up and run. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Handoff for Warren. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Looking to throw. Hamilton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the
I was dumb.
Wide and intercepted. picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost.
Try to forget what happened on the previous drive. He threw that interception. Sigh of relief, though. It didn't lead to anything, just the punt. Now they've got the football back here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Steelers first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught inside the 15. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. From the 10, first and goal. Operating from the gun, Hamilton. Hey! And it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf with career touchdown. Quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hamilton. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's caught inside the 35. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And quickly they get to the line.
It's now second and 19 at the Bengals 20-yard line.
Off-play action. Hamilton. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They got the victory last week. That was against Washington, and now they lead this ball game as well. Set to go here, first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hamilton. And he goes out right around the 39. Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up second.
He's going to try and do this himself. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Hamilton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Steelers.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
More yards. That's enough.
They'll look to throw again. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. John Mechie, his second touchdown on the season. Notched his 15th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive. And they'll look to keep it going here, first and 10.
I have no answer.
They go play action here on first down. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Over the middle, that's caught by Melchi. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Going up top. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Cam Taylor-Britt.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations. There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
And now out come the Steelers. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Warren will try the right side. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Here is 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw. Hamilton. He'll try and do this himself. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. This one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to
Tennessee. And of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans. Leading the Steelers in this one, longtime head coach Mike Tomlin. They go play action on first down. Vacates quickly left side. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going now on first down. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the... The Steelers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And coming off
I fucking needed you there, DK.
Chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set.
Damn, dude, I need you. Lord.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Bails out of the pocket quick.
No way.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Roll up on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route.
Damn.
He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Pussy.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Brought in close to the ends. Touchdown,
Nightmares.
Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it... The Steelers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
DK.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line.
Ugh, who the fuck is that guy?
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches. Back now, pressure coming.
That's
The
fucking
shot to the
PI,
end
bro.
zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. They'll work against the blitz. There's the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. First and 10, looking to throw. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he has this down to the 34. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And the Steelers first down.
First down, play action. That's incomplete left side.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Finds a seam down the middle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. In the red zone now.
Do it!
Out of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be second down. Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Let me use my legs.
The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. First and 10, they're going to throw. Caught by Washington, left side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Pass play on first and 10. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
He's going to throw it again. All in left side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play.
He's dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Oh,
the Steelers grow the lead. The Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. He takes off with it.
oh yeah!
Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
Okay, we know it's hard for running backs to get runs like that in the open field and find pay dirt from that distance. Even more rare to see a QB get it done. I don't think that'll be the last time he totes it.
Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Zone read, here's a gift to Warren. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll go to the option on second down.
What?
And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down.
This bullshit. How was there holding?
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. I'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one's complete right side. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender.
Steelers come in and take this on the road. So to the victor go the spoils, Brock, as they celebrate the win. That's a positive feeling that you know is going to carry through the...
Um, break.